son reveals mother's lies. I was led to believe that Dad had arrived home earlier than I had anticipated due to the sounds that were emanating from their bedroom. We were not anticipating his return for a few more days because he was in Columbus on a business trip. He was expected to return before then. After acquiring a bowl, I proceeded to fill the majority of it with cereal, and then I sat down at the kitchen table to watch a video while wearing headphones. I did this while I was watching the video. What was going on in that region was not something that I was particularly interested in learning about. Intuition may have been the driving force behind my decision to look, but I'm not really sure what it was that prompted me to look. I did look because I was curious about something. It was not Dad who was arriving at the bottom of the stairs. "Who the hell are you?" After being startled, he came to a stop halfway down the stairs. "It was your mother who told me that you were at a friend's house." "Which one are you?" "I am your mother's friend." I sat down and watched him descend the remaining stairs in the building. He grabbed a granola bar from the table where it was sitting as he passed by. "Hey, kid, let's not make this problem any more significant than it actually is. When you are older, you will have a better understanding of the situation." He appeared to be the age of 40. "Put the bar down." When I heard my own voice, I almost didn't recognize it. "Put it down, or I." He did not carry it. "Of course, donut, baby. The fact that I may or may not see you again is irrelevant. It is my intention to take you to the hospital." He came to a halt and looked at me with a serious expression. "I do comprehend, but try not to lose your mind. The honor of your father and everything else." "Of course." I gave my response. "Good work, young man. Do not, however, attempt to take on more than you are able to chew. Before you start making threats against adults, you should be a little more mature. Is it true that you spend the entirety of the day seated at a desk? An excursion to the vending machine in order to purchase a candy bar is the most physically demanding activity that you participate in." During that brief moment, I entertained the idea of hurling sand at him. "The truth is that you are old, you are slow, and you have no stamina. Be honest with yourself. I am 16 years old, so it's possible that you are stronger than I am, but that's all. Should you return to this location, I will leave you in a bloody state. Place the pile on the front lawn." He wore a grin. "Okay, the cool guy has been taken into consideration." I wanted to go upstairs and have a conversation with my mother when he drove away. Rather than that, I made an effort to calm myself and gather my thoughts. Almost certainly, she will arrive in the near future. The remaining serving of cereal was flushed down the toilet. It was impossible for me to consume anything, and my stomach was producing acid. I made my way back to the kitchen. All of the essential preparations had been made by me. I waited for her like if I were her lover. Halfway down the stairs, she came to a stop in a state of astonishment. "You, Edward, were meant to be with the Dennings. Did you not show up?" It is true that his grandmother needed to be sent to the hospital in an emergency. I was dropped off by them down the road, thus, did you just arrive at this location? What is the length of time that you have been cheating on your father? I saw your friend. In the past, she had halted and swore that it was none of your business then. Again, there was a delay, but it was not at all in that sense. Everything that pertains to this grown-up things is between me and your father, whom he is familiar with. You don't see your father too often. Please assist me. It is a problem for us. Problems with communication, we will keep this information to ourselves. I can't believe you're telling me so. Believe me when I say that I won't tell him no. Edward, you are not going to tell him that you will not intentionally cause your father any pain. The second thing you should do is consider the potential outcomes. He will never believe you. What is the next step in the divorce process, if he believes you? This is the last time you will ever see him because you see him so infrequently now. The situation will be handled by me. If he is granted custody of the child, then it is possible that I will never see you again. The judge will be informed that he made fun of me, and I will express my concern for your well-being. You were never touched by him. Despite the fact that she shook her head and looked at me with a sad expression as if I were a yes, the judge is unaware that a third voice appeared during the conversation. At this point, he will be aware of it. You are free to disengage, Edward. Please give me a call later. The time we will arrive at home is 7 o'clock. I elevated the phone from my knee and placed it on the table in front of me. Everything is documented here. There are a few things that you might wish to pack, Mom. The best way to ensure that your second chaff does not cheat on you is to subscribe to our channel. Proceed to listen to the next story because the one that comes after this one is nothing in comparison to the one that comes after it. Should you be younger than 18 years old, you should not even contemplate listening to the one that is about to be presented to you.